Hi everybody, welcome back to Relish the Riker, Wendy's channel. There's the Riker and there's Wendy, and we're at a little spot called Lilydale, and I'm going to have a few words to say about Wendy's Riker and why I think it's a good idea that she's on that Riker. On the way here we found quite a few spots that were less than ideal for motorcycling, and I just want to talk about a few bits and pieces like that. Alright guys, I want to have a bit of a chat as to why I think the Riker is ideal for Wendy and could be ideal for a lot of people in her age group, possibly even younger, who don't have the confidence of going on two wheels but still want to enjoy the experience of being out in the open with a bit of wind in the face, bugs in the teeth, wearing a helmet when you can't scratch your ears, you can't blow your nose. Why do we ride? Why do we even bother? It's a hard question to answer. But it's something that, I don't know, once you got the bug, once you've experienced it, it's just fun. Not for everybody, I suppose, because that's why everyone doesn't ride. But for those that do, they really enjoy it, as do I, as does Wendy. I mean, she would have already told you for many years that she used to come with me on the back of the bike, and at times she didn't feel in control, felt scared, and fair enough. But while she's riding, she really enjoys it. Okay, she's only learning and she's only going slow. She's only allowed to do 90 kilometres an hour on a learner's permit. That's plenty fast enough if you're not holding anyone up, it's fine. But why I think the Riker is ideal, and why I would even one day probably go to a Riker when I win lotto, or maybe sell a kidney, it's the stability. It's probably not an issue so much in the city, but on country roads where we are, there's no curb and channel, as you can see, and that gravel on the side often can be on the road. When they do road repairs, they put a bit of hot tar down, sprinkle gravel on top, and there's no sign saying gravel ahead. And if you're not really looking for it, and it's in the middle of a corner, and you run over it, there's a good chance you'll go over, whether you're experienced or not. And where an intersection of a side road comes onto the main road, there's generally always gravel across that corner, so you can't sort of just go flying into a corner and be stable, whereas on the Riker you might slip a bit. There's some gravel there, you know, you might slip a bit, not a problem. Wendy said on the way earlier she had a bit of a slide on a bit of gravel. No problem, you're stable, you're always going to be okay. You could be flying around the countryside, well, she doesn't fly around, you could be coming down some mountain range, some really tight corners, and you think you're on your side of the road, but when a car comes flying around the other way, it gives you a bit of a fright, and she might steer, you know, more to the edge of the road where the tyre falls off the bitumen onto gravel, but she's not going to lose control. Might hit a guidepost, whatever, but you're not going to go over. And that is the fear of a lot of riders, going over, damaging the bike, damaging yourself.